In the light of recent events, very alarming events, the government is taking action to protect our duly elected president. The premeditated plot to assassinate the president, as declared by the self-confessed mastermind, will now face legal consequences. And we are tapping our law enforcement agents to investigate on the whereabouts and the identity of this person and or persons who may be plotting against the president. With me this afternoon is the head of the National Bureau of Investigation, who has primary jurisdiction to conduct an investigation whenever a threat to the presidency is made known. And we will use all the resources of government, all law enforcement agents, to find out the identity of this assassin and the legal consequences arising out of this criminal plot will be dealt with the full force of the law. So the NBI has done an initial investigation, and maybe we can report what we have validated with respect to the authenticity of the video, which was aired in many platforms in social media, to make sure that we are giving due process and we are ascertaining that the video is indeed genuine and the utterances of the Vice President. Mr. Director Santiago, can you kindly enlighten the group?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon po sa inyo, sir. Alam niyo po, mandato ng sa NBI ng ating batas, Republica 10867. May primary jurisdiction po ang NBI to investigate threats on the President down to the Chief Justice. So, hindi po namin to tinetake lightly when we receive the video clips nung sinabi nga ni Vice President Sara, nagkontak agad kami ng investigation. First, I directed my cybercrime unit to investigate the authenticity of that video clip. So, my investigators found out that the clip is not AI generated, it is not deepfake, it is authentic. So the next step we do is to write yung platform, happen to be na yung FB, Facebook. So we requested na preservation nung clip. So the Facebook ay kinikip na ang video clip for future reference. Granted na po yung request namin na naka-save na po yun. Now, ang next step namin ngayon is dinedetermine namin whatever action, say criminal or whatever action that we will take against the Vice President, especially the person na sinasabi niya na inutusan na niya para ipapatay si President Marcos, the First Lady, and the Speaker.
Ang investigasyon po na gagawin ng gobyerno ukol sa bagay na ito ay agad-agaran. Importante hong malaman kung ano ang mga naging hakbang para po kumuha ng serbisyo ng isang mamamatay tao na nagpaplano ng masamang balakin sa ating mahal na Pangulo. At gagawin po ng National Bureau of Investigation ang lahat ng mga hakbang para matuntun ang identity nito, kasama po ang pag-i-issue po ng subpoena kay Vice President Sara na humarap sa NBI para bigyan po ng kaliwanagan ang kanyang mga pananalita. Dahil po diretsuhan niyang sinabi na siya po ay kumuha na ng tao, na siya pong gagawa ng pagpatay, hindi lang po sa Pangulo, kasama po ang ating First Lady, at ang ating Speaker of the House, hindi po tama pong pananalita na nanggagaling po sa napakataas na opisyalis ng ating bayan. Kailangan po agarang investigasyon at meron po tayong paraan sa batas na mag-issue ng subpoena ang National Bureau of Investigation para po paharapin ang ating Vice Presidente at magbigay linaw sa kanyang mga sinabi.
Okay. Are we going to hear from the Prosecutor General?
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Well, to add to what Undersecretary Jesse Andres and Director Santiago said earlier, this is something that cannot be taken lightly. In light of the fact that the one who made those statements and made those utterances is the sitting Vice President. And the threat is directed against our Chief Executive, the wife, and the Speaker of the House. So as far as the Office of the Prosecutor General is concerned, the National Prosecution Service, we being part of the executive branch are mandated to closely work with the National Bureau of Investigation and other law enforcement agencies in making sure that whatever cases, case or cases may be filed later on are something which will be backed up and be supported by evidence. So we have been closely in coordination with the National Bureau of Investigation and with other agencies to ascertain who may be held liable. But I think the immediate threat right now, as mentioned by Undersecretary Andres, is to go after and try to track the assassin or assassins, because this is not something that you can just simply dismiss. Coming from a sitting vice president who is just an earshot from the presidency, if she decides to run, it is something na titingnan natin yung motivation. We have to look at the motive for doing it. But again, we have to look at all of these in the context of all the things that are going on and cannot simply isolate the situation to the statements that were made. So we have to be very careful in going over the events leading to the statements that were pronounced or made by the Vice President.
Thank you.
Dagdag ko lang. Ating pong alalahanin na kamakailan lang ay nagbigay din po ng pananalita ang ating Vice President na gusto niyang pugutan ng ulo ang ating Pangulo. Tinanggap po namin na salita yon in a metaphorical way. Isang simbolismo lang ng kanyang galit. Ngunit sa kanya pong bagong pananalita, hindi po maaring isang tabi lang yan at kailangan po ng ating gobyerno na kumilos dahil po ang isang halal na Pangulo ay binigyan po ng banta ng isang mataas ding opisyal ng gobyerno na may kakayahan din na gawin ito. Kaya kami po, we are not leaving any stone unturned. We will take every effort to protect the President and to investigate everyone that could possibly be involved in this assassination plot of the three high-ranking officials of government.
Thank you. Let's open the floor to questions. First one is Chona Yu, People's Journal.
Sir, yung subpoena, na-serve na po ba ito or kailan po ito sa-serve kay Vice President Duterte?
Ngayon po ay ginagawa na naman at isa-serve na agad immediately.
And then also, sir, yung kaso, anong pwedeng ikaso kay Vice President Duterte doon sa kanyang mga statement?
Ang Vice Presidente po ay maraming posibleng legal liabilities sa kanya pong mga nagawang pananalita at mga aksyon na ginawa kasabay nito. Hindi po namin sinasara ang pinto sa mga malalaking kaso, ngunit ayon po sa due process, kailangan pong isaganap muna namin ang kumpletong investigasyon. We have to go into every possible angle, hear testimonies, collate previous testimonies given, and do a forensic study that will fortify all possible cases. But we assure you, the full force of the law will be used in dealing with this matter.
Sir NBI, sir, may lead na po ba kayo sa assassins? Kung ano yung profile maybe or background?
Actually, wala pa po. Yan ay malilinawan pagka pumunta sumagot sa subpoena namin si Vice President Sara at siya po magpaliwanag kung sino yun.
Okay. Next question, Ivan Mayrina, GMA 7. Mic, please.
Good afternoon. Yung pagtukoy ho natin sa assassin, assuming matukoy natin siya, ano ho magiging pananagutan niya sa batas kung wala pa namang nangyaring krimen?
Marami pong legal liabilities ang tao, lalo na pag meron pong ma-establish na conspiracy to commit an attempt on the life of our chief executive. Right now, we are open to all possible crimes, and we are not looking at one particular offense, criminal offense. But as I said, definitely there will be criminal and other legal liabilities that will be enforced against the plotters and those who will execute it and those who took part in it. So we will complete the investigation, and definitely we will file the appropriate cases. But we will not identify the particular offense at this point in time.
Earlier, the Vice President issued a statement saying that her statement was taken out of its logical context. Ano ho masasabi niyo doon?
Well, as I said, gagawin po natin ang lahat ng isang patas at malawak na investigasyon. We will put into proper context her statements. But I simply recall that when she answered certain questions and she declared the plot to assassinate the president, she even immediately added, "This is no joke. This is no joke. I did it. And I wanted to make sure that this person will do it to its completion." And again, we will give the Vice President a chance to explain.
But in your view, given that phrase, no joke, that she wasn't joking, that leaves no room for the statement to be taken out of context.
Definitely, we will take it as a serious threat because it came from the mouth of the sitting Vice President.
Thank you.
Okay. Eden Santos, Net 25.
Good afternoon po, sir. On the part of the Vice President naman po, meron po ba kayong information na meron ding threat sa buhay niya?
Maybe we can ask the law enforcement agents to
On the part of the NBI, hindi kami nakakatanggap ng any information regarding the threat on the life of the Vice President.
Kaya po niya nasabi yon dahil parang gusto rin niyang protektahan yung sarili niya against naman po dun sa planong pagpapatay din sa kanya, sort of. Wala po kayong ganong intelligence information?
Wala po, sir. Ay, ma'am, wala po.
Okay. Sam Medinilla, Business Mirror.
In answer also to that, as you will observe, everything that is being done is through legal processes and legal proceedings. If ever the Vice President is being held accountable, it is in a legal process. And it is all done within the bounds of the Constitution and the law.
Thank you. Sam Medinilla, Business Mirror.
Tatanong ko lang po, can the Vice President face possible preventive suspension while the investigation is ongoing?
First, the Vice President is not immune from suit. She can be the subject of any criminal, administrative case, and the Ombudsman also has authority to do its duty to discipline and to take necessary measures to deliver on its mandate as the investigator of all high-ranking government officials. So it is within the authority of the Ombudsman to act on this matter as well.
Okay. Harley Valbuena, DZME.
Hi, good afternoon. For NBI po, sir, how soon can we expect an arrest or detention of someone over this matter? Because I remembered way back 2020, there was a teacher who randomly posted on social media, he offered 50 million pesos reward for anyone who can kill the then President Rodrigo Duterte. So I'm just curious, can we expect the same response over this matter?
Yes, we are aware of that case. Actually, it is the NBI who arrested that person, Mr. Romel Mas. He is a school teacher who offered 50 million pesos to kill PRRD. Arestado agad siya, but then later parang hindi na, parang pinatawad na rin ni PRRD. This time, out of courtesy, masasabi natin, out of courtesy, due process, hindi po namin agad inaresto si Vice President dahil siya ay Vice President, napakataas na opisyal. So we are giving her chance, due process, to answer yung binibintang sa kanya. No, this is by way of subpoena, and we will ask her to appear before our office within 5 days from today. Appear siya sa amin, sagutin niya yung aming mga tanong para mabigyan ng pagkakataon ng ating Vice President